Hello, everyone, and happy Tuesday. We're here for another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. It is Tuesday, September 9th, 2025, and we have today a construction by Marshall Herman. And it being a Tuesday, we're expecting sort of a medium, easy difficulty themed puzzle. The author of the wordplay column today was a big fan of today's theme, whatever it ends up being. So I'm looking forward to seeing what plays out here. So here we go for Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. Let's see what we got. Home in Havana, probably we're looking for casa here, Spanish for home. Cheesetown in Northern Holland. Oh, I've come across this clue a couple of times and I never remember what it is. It's not Edam, is it? Not sure. One on Santa's team. 5 letters, probably Comet. We're looking for one of the reindeer here. Too fanciful. I don't... Wow, these are... Okay, so the Marshall, the constructor, has 4 spanners, 14, 17, 52, and 56 across, are all, it looks like 15 letters long. That is quite impressive. We'll have to wait and see what they end up being. Fixture above a bathroom sink, some kind of, is it a medicine cabinet? That looks like it'll probably be it. Let's check some crosses and see. Crack expert. What kind of cracks are we talking about here? I'm not sure. Cosmetics brand. I don't see it. 4-door, typically a sedan car. The beat with, I think this is Ari Melber, I believe a podcast host or something like that. Who rapped, "I've created a monster because nobody wants to see Marshall no more." Is this Eminem, I think? Some Beowulf characters. Danes? Is this? No. Is it? Maybe. It's an Anglo-Saxon epic, isn't it? Like a Middle English or Old English epic? Could be. Let's see. Develops as bourbon in a barrel. Ages? Maybe this is Edam after all. A mic drop? Yes, that makes sense. This is magic something? Club with dinner and dancing. A cabaret, perhaps. Willkommen. Handy. Not Comet then, but Cupid. Okay. Handy could be a utile or useful. Some winter decorations. Pine cones? I don't really... People decorate with pine cones? Maybe they do. Yeah. What I've done, Linkin Park song, I'm guessing. The Motor City on scoreboards is DET for Detroit. So too fanciful could be over imaginative. That's quite a word to have in the grid. Wow. Crack expert. Still don't see that. Chicago's Blank B. Wells Drive. I think this is Ida. So is this Aveda, the cosmetics brand? I know they have a line of salons as well. I imagine they have their own cosmetics as well. Oh, crack expert, like wise cracks. An expert in making wise cracks would be a comic. They bite. Canine teeth do the biting. Singles, ones, as in dollar bills. Well known by everyone. Iconic, I guess. Viewing spot for the Grand Canyon, I guess the rim of the canyon. Body part that might be blue, probably your iris. If anything else is blue, you should probably consult your medical professional. Bit of writing of Nathaniel Hawthorne. Is this a tale? I don't see what else would fit there. I'm trying to remember what Nathaniel Hawthorne even wrote. I think we got this, a clue like this about Edgar Allan Poe too, and I had initially thought poetry, but it ended up being, I think, tale or something like that. Because a lot of his writing was like Gothic tales and stuff. I don't know about Nathaniel Hawthorne, but that seems to be what fits. Not taught. Natural. Something is not taught to you. A behavior, it could be called natural. It could be natural, I should say. No problem. Sure can. You might say to someone who asks if you can do a thing, no problem, sure can. Cry accompanying a flamenco dance, probably ole. It's nice to see this clued as flamenco instead of usually it's about a cheer in a football stadium. Overrule. I don't know what overrule. I don't know. Skirt style. Don't know that either. Hub could be a nexus. Overrule could be nix. Skirt style, A-line, is that a type of skirt with that kind of shape? Could be. One maybe drop down, a drop down menu, as in on a computer. Local bond informally. Local bond, not sure. Bonds tightly, fuses could be. Local bond, still don't know what that is. What F can stand for? Well, good thing I have that first letter, huh? I don't know. Could be a lot of things. Begat. Usually they're looking for sired here. These are both sort of old-fashioned words for fathering, or you know. I don't actually know what the modern word for that would be. All I'm thinking of things as like progeny and progenitor and things like that. Someone let me know if you can think of a modern translation for sired or begat. Hook up for an undercover agent, probably a wire that you would wear to capture a conversation. Blew away. Wowed, maybe? Film title character from the glorious nation of Kazakhstan. This was Borat. Played by Sacha Baron Cohen. Daydreaming, say. Bored, perhaps. If you are daydreaming, you might be bored. Purchase on Wheel of Fortune or every other letter of this puzzles grid. Are you serious? Good Lord. Every other letter in the puzzles grid is a vowel, meaning that all the entries in the grid are alternating vowels and consonants. That is really something. I, unlike the wordplay columnist, did not pick up on that until I saw the revealer. If you did, good on you. Wow, that's so cool. Like volume measures, cubic. One on Santa's team, so this is probably the other one. Comment now. Redding, who wrote the song Respect, is Otis Redding. In blank, not yet born, in utero. Brooks with an EGOT is Mel, EGOT being the short form for all 4 major entertainment awards, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. Disco blank, the disco era was the 1970s. I don't know that was really necessary, the extra hint there, but it is a Tuesday, so that's fine. Like some treaties, bilateral is a way that a treaty could go, with requirements on both sides, I think is what that means. Maybe I'm not sure about that, though. I'll look it up. Beyond repair, say. Totaled, as in a car. Put on the payroll, hired. We're looking put in the past tense here. Narco nabber. I don't know what we're after there. Like some coffee and hockey pucks. Iced coffee or hockey pucks could be iced as in sort of a offside kind of thing that you can do in hockey. I know what it is, I just can't explain it without actually going into the rule. Brand of neon markers. Highlighter, spelled like that? Yeah, I think that's it. Country singer church. I have no idea. Playground retort. Is this something like R so or M2 or something like that? It's going to be something like that. I'm not sure. Narco nabber vice something. Not sure. We've still got 2 of these span entries to go. Blush or rosé or rose. Blush or rose. Maybe these are colors. Comfy bit of footwear. Oh. Is this like a moccasin? I'm not positive about that. Plastic blank band. I should know this, and it's not coming to me. I don't remember. I still know which one of the things this is going to be. What What about this? Hold that thought. I'm just not sure about mock here. And switching gears on another note or on... I have to get some more crosses. I still don't know what F stands for. Rabbit's residence is a den. Erase, not sure. Hercules, for example. A hero? Or demigod? Is it going to be demigod like that? That does alternate vowels and consonants, so it could be. Local bond and formerly a muni, a municipal bond, I guess so. Muni was also clued as the San Francisco Transit option a little while ago. Erase could be delete. I keep forgetting to use this, the theme of alternating vowels and consonants to my advantage here. The Count of Monte Cristo author, oh gosh, this is Alexandre Dumas, I believe it was, who also wrote The Three Musketeers. Hawaiian dance, hula. F can stand for female. On a passport, say. Jewish wedding dance is a hora. First, second, or third are all bases in baseball, or in analogy for intimacy. Taxi, another word for taxi is a cab. It bites. What bites? A gator, maybe? In the manner of could be a la, as in Blue Rondo a la Turk. Not really Turkish music, but I think that was the intent. Singer Adams, soul singer Adams, not sure. Start of some pranks. Don't know. 401k alternatives, IRAs, individual retirement accounts. What might precede phone commercially? NI, like that? NI? Later? Come later? More to come later? Hold that thought. More. Oops. More. Oh, geez. What am I doing? More to come later? That. Yeah. Is this something like Olena Adams? Start of some pranks. Dares could be. On a separate note. On. Switching gears. On a separate note. So Oleta Adams, that could be. Vice Cop, I guess this is, and Playground Retort is going to be R So, making the country singer Eric Church. Let's see if that's right. Yeah, there we go. So this is quite an impressive theme here for our Tuesday puzzle. Every other letter, every clue, every entry in this puzzle alternates vowels and consonants. And that's especially impressive with these two spanning entries, to find phrases or words of 15 letters in length that alternate vowels and consonants is quite something. And to have the whole grid come together like this, and it's a good grid. There weren't any clues that I had any issues with here. Some things I didn't know but managed to get with the crosses. But yeah, and I will say, even so, there were some entries here which you see pretty frequently, like this, the 401k alternatives, IRAs. What else? There was another thing here that was quite common. Not that. Gosh, I don't remember anymore. Certainly some clues that I've seen before. Definitely this drop-down one from menu I've seen before. Definitely got me the first time. What else? Maybe not even that many singles you see every once in a while. But then, on the other hand, you also had some clues. Where was that one that often gets clued in one particular way, and this time was clued in a different way? Gosh, I can't even find it anymore. Oh, Olé. Yeah, Olé is almost always clued as being a chant that you would hear in a football stadium, like a soccer stadium. And this one it's a refreshing change to have that as related to flamenco instead. Otis Redding also shows up quite a lot. Mel Brooks shows up pretty frequently. This one is interesting. ERA often shows up as a baseball stat instead of this, although sometimes it does, less specifically than disco, does show up as a sort of a period of time or something like that. But not a ton of those. Not a ton of the sort of the very typical crossword entries. Even Ono, I would say. I mean, I think this may still sort of originate in the same individual, but it's not clued as Japanese songwriter, Yoko or whatever, which it often is clued that way. So lots to be impressed by in this grid construction here by Marshall Herman. And I'm a little disappointed in myself that I didn't pick up on the theme until I saw the revealer, but no less impressed nevertheless. So that is our puzzle for Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. I hope you enjoyed that solve. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know when I'm posting the next one, please do hit subscribe. And otherwise, let me know if you have any thoughts or comments, or I will see you on the next one. Cheers for now.